I too am very sad, and our thoughts go out to the family, obviously, for their loss. But I also want other survivors out there to know that we're here for them. We have a variety of services, and we're here 24/7, 365 days a year. They can call our crisis and support line. It's 248-334-1274. We offer safe shelter. We offer counseling, both group and individual. We offer education around the legal system. We can help individuals get a PPO, that's a personal protection order. And most importantly, we can help people increase their safety options. We can be there for them. We can talk about trauma. We could talk about ways to stay safe. We could talk about ways to talk to your children if there are children in the family. We can talk about some of the early signs that maybe abuse is becoming more intense.
Emily, when we talked to a divorce attorney just before we came to you, and he talked about what he sees sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
And divorces can be tough.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes they get messy and ugly. Hopefully they never get to the situation we saw today, but we all know that it does happen.
Mm-hmm.
Are there signs to look for before it escalates to this? Is there something men, women can say, I'm seeing these kind of things, maybe there's some concern. Maybe there's possibly some concern for my safety. And yes, I may know this person for years and years, but because we're going through this, I'm seeing things differently. Is there something people can look for to identify?
There are, because intimate partner violence or domestic violence is about power and control. So you can begin to think about, am I being controlled in my relationship? So things like, am I becoming more and more isolated? Are my finances being controlled? Does my partner attempt to intimidate me when I voice my opinion? Does my partner try and influence the children, maybe to take sides or threaten me about the children? So if you ever left me, I would take the children, you'd never see them again. Escalating physical violence. Has the violence moved out of the home, for example, out into public? So have I ever been shoved or pushed in a public arena? Has the violence progressed so that family pets are being hurt or harmed? They also frequently are used as a power and control tactic. So is there a shorter duration of time between volatile incidences? Is it shortening? Is it, like I say, is it becoming more public? Has the individual, the abuser, also have other factors that maybe cause them to want more control, such as loss of control in a work environment? Maybe they lost a job. Are they financially insecure and feeling like they're losing control there too? Then they will try and control their partner even more, and this ups the lethality risk.
For people that you see that are going through this situation in divorce, is there something that you see that's common in that?
Well, the most dangerous time for a victim of intimate partner violence is when they are thinking about leaving or actually leaving. So it is something that we really consider as high lethality. An individual at that time, if they are in a volatile relationship, really needs to look at all their safety options, really needs to plan. There's only so much, though, I think that they can do, and that becomes the scary part when someone is intent on possessing you. So if I can't have you, no one else can.
Call police. Give us a list of things. I mean, obviously we know you guys are here. If you feel like go ahead.
If you feel your things are escalating, I say know who safe persons are to maybe even give a signal to. So if I call you on my cell phone, for example, I might give a signal that let's go for ice cream. That's going to be the signal that things are really scary in my home. So can you alert the police for me? Because I may not be able to call the police. Obviously, if you're arguing and you can, ideally, don't argue in a place like the kitchen where there are weapons, knives available. If you can be in a room when the argument move it to a room where there's more than one exit. Set your phone to pre-dial 911. Those are some things that you can do in a moment.